Have you ever felt like society is forcing you to play a role that isn't truly you? Rousseau believed that while we are born free, everywhere we are in chains. But what if those chains aren't as strong as we think? What if the key to freedom has been in your hands all along? Lesson 1. We are born free. Rousseau begins with a radical idea. We are born free. No titles, no money, no ranks, just human beings with the same worth. But as we grow, society begins to shape us, pushing us into roles that limit us. This reminds us to ask, are the choices we make truly ours, or are they shaped by invisible chains? Lesson 2. The corruption of society. He believed that human nature is good at its core, but society, with its endless competition and comparison, corrupts that goodness. Think about it. How often do we chase things, status, wealth, recognition, that don't actually make us happy? Rousseau warns us to step back and ask what truly matters. Lesson 3. The general will. For Rousseau, true freedom isn't doing whatever we want. It's aligning with something bigger, the general will. This means living in a community where laws are not imposed from above, but created together, by everyone. It's not just about me or you, but about us. The reminder here, real freedom requires responsibility. Lesson 4. Education shapes the soul. In his book Emile, Rousseau showed that education is not about stuffing facts into young minds. It's about shaping character. He believed children learn best through experience, by touching, feeling, exploring. This lesson is powerful for all of us. Real growth comes not just from information but from lived experience. Lesson 5. Return to nature. Rousseau longed for a simpler life. He believed that the closer we are to nature, the closer we are to our true selves. In a world buzzing with distractions, this feels more relevant than ever. Maybe freedom isn't found in more screens, more noise, more things, but in silence, in walks under the trees, in rediscovering the world as it is. Lesson 6. Authentic freedom requires limits. Rousseau believed something surprising. To be free, we actually need limits. Without rules, without structure, freedom collapses into chaos. Think of music. It's the limits, the notes, the rhythm that create harmony. In life, boundaries protect freedom. The right kind of rules don't cage us, they make us stronger. Lesson 7. Compassion is our natural bond. At our core, Rousseau thought we are driven by compassion, not cruelty. He called it pitié, the instinct to feel another's pain. This idea challenges the belief that people are selfish by nature. For Rousseau, compassion is what makes society possible, and it reminds us to nurture empathy in everything we do. Lesson 8. Inequality is man-made. Rousseau was one of the first to say it clearly. Inequality is not natural. Nature makes us different in strength or talent, but society creates wealth gaps, privilege, and power games. These systems aren't fate, they're human-made. And if they're made by us, they can also be changed by us. Lesson 9. True happiness is simple. He believed happiness doesn't come from luxury or endless ambition. It comes from simplicity, living with enough, not always craving more. A shared meal, a quiet evening, a genuine friendship, these bring more joy than any throne or crown. This is Rousseau's call to strip away the unnecessary and rediscover contentment. Lesson 10. Freedom and democracy are fragile. Perhaps Rousseau's greatest warning was this: freedom and democracy are never guaranteed. They survive only if we protect them, nurture them, and fight for them. A society that forgets this will slide back into chains. His lesson echoes across centuries. Freedom is a gift, but also a responsibility. So, what can we take from Rousseau's wisdom? That freedom is not about doing whatever we want, but about living with dignity, with compassion, and with responsibility. That true happiness comes not from wealth or power, but from simplicity and connection. And that if we want a better world, we must dare to question the systems we inherit and imagine new ones built on equality and justice. Rousseau's voice still speaks to us today. In a world full of noise, he reminds us to return to the basics of human nature: empathy, freedom, and community. Now I want to ask you, which of Rousseau's lessons spoke to you the most? Was it the call to simplicity, the defense of compassion, or his warning about fragile freedom? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And if you enjoyed this journey into the mind of Rousseau, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That way you won't miss our next deep dive into the wisdom of history's greatest thinkers. Until then, stay curious, stay free, and keep searching for truth.